divorce court today. They met because she thought he was a fine-looking specimen. But after 3 children and a couple of separations, Anntonio is afraid Montravia's wandering eye might lead her astray. Can she prove he has nothing to fear? Anntonio Foster and Montravia Rayson have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court before your vows starts now.
I have here Mr. Anntonio Foster and Montravia Rayson. The two of you are looking to get married, but you're not quite sure whether you should or not. I had you take a compatibility test, and you also gave me your marriage license with permission to tear it up should I think this union is ill-advised. Now, just so nobody's confused, we've seen you before. Ms. Rayson, you were here finalizing some issues with your divorce with your husband, who you've been separated for 4 years, so you're just not jumping from one place to another. And Mr. Foster, you were here in support, but now you want to talk about the next chapter of your life, which is the possibility of marriage with Mr. Foster. So, Mr. Foster, I'm going to start with you. What are your concerns? You say you feel a little insecure about this union. Why is that?
I'm just more or less, I don't really trust women to a certain extent. I mean, just by how I was did. So, I mean, I do have a lot of insecurities, but I mean, it's not solely just. So
you were cheated on in the past?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So you feel, you're just concerned, you don't trust, and you feel like it's impeding on your relationship with her?
When I give my heart again, I want to make sure it's to the right person.
Okay. Excellent. You know, excellent thinking. Now, has she done anything at all that would inspire you not to trust her?
No. It's just my insecurities.
Okay. Ms. Rayson, do you agree that the primary concern you have with respect to this relationship is his insecurities, or do you see other things that concern you?
Well, absolutely. I do see things that concern me. It's definitely the insecurities, and it's his attitude. He gets attitudes, which comes in with the insecurity, all in one bundle.
Okay.
I have a women's club, BBW, Beautiful Black Women. It's friends all through me. So I'm the centerpiece of all of my friends.
Okay.
We get together, we do fun events, different things, different settings. Each month, it's once a month.
Right.
Some of my friends are single, and some of them are married.
But she's been having a marriage since she was in the 7th grade.
I was getting her. Some of my friends are 20 years old, and maybe more.
You seem to think that's a problem.
And
yes,
he does.
Yes.
Why?
Because they're single.
Not all of them.
Some of them are, and like they're hood to me. I mean, just to keep it real. I actually feel like I kind of like know women. You know, I don't try to categorize them, but
well, you just did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying though.
Yeah, Judge, that's the woman connoisseur over here. He knows all about the women.
You know, I've had my fair share of women, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, when I see them come through my door, I know you. I know
size
who you
them up, you know who they are, where they're coming from, and where they're about to go.
And they are not good for my fiance, just plain and simple, you know, because at the end of the day, I have to go to bed with her.
Do you trust her?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, there's a big world out there, and a lot of the people in it trifling, wrong, not cool, all this kind of stuff.
Well,
and you have to trust her no matter the circumstance.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
and Ms. Rayson, I want to say this to you about that women's club. I think more women ought to do that. I think it's a tremendous idea.
Thank you.
I think that a lot of women, we focus on, I got a job and I got to get a man and that's it. That's all of me. And that's when we get hysterical, because if you lose your man, you know, the world is ending. But you have interests and you're pursuing things. And for you to do that and to facilitate all sides of you is a good thing that I'm just promoting.
Thank you.
I just want to say that.
Thank you.
Other than the insecurity, though, Ms. Rayson, what are your concerns? You said it's his attitude.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me some examples of the kinds of attitude that he gives you and why you find it so difficult?
Okay, well, say I was going out for drinks, and I don't do that quite often. This particular time that I'm referring to was actually a friend's birthday.
Okay.
So I was going out to have drinks with her and eat dinner for her birthday. I got dressed, did my hair, makeup, everything. I'm leaving out the door. I'm like, hey, babe, you're going to give me a kiss? And he's like, no. Why you looking like that? Oh, you going to dress like that, leaving? And I mean, come on now, Judge. It's like, it's not like I wear explicit clothes or anything like that. I'm very still, I'm a mother first and a lady second.
Right. I don't get you.
So it's like, okay, makes me feel uncomfortable because this whole attitude, don't want to touch me, don't want to kiss me, don't want to talk to me the whole time I'm leaving the house. So the whole time I'm out with dinner, honestly, do you really focus on dinner and having drinks and enjoying yourself? You don't. You're more concerned in the back of my mind. I'm thinking like, what am I going to have to come home?
How mad is it? Yeah, what's going to happen?
What's going to happen
Mr.
when
Foster,
I come in the
do
house?
you pout when she goes out?
Yes, I do.
You know, I always wondered about that. Now, to me, if I was worried that my husband was going somewhere, I wouldn't piss him off before he left. You know what I mean? I'm going to trust him, and I'm going to be all cute and sweet and come on home, baby. Don't you think you're working against yourself if you're just honking her off before she leaves?
Yes, I mean, I actually sat there and thought about it. I do have to give her her own, and I have to get my own. You know what I mean? But we've actually been together 4 years, and everything that we've ever did, we did it together.
Do you have a life outside of her?
I used to.
And what happened to it?
I'm trying to watch her.
Judge.
I'm just trying to make sure
And I
everything
tell
is on
him
the up and
that
up.
he has so wrapped himself, and don't get me wrong, because I love a man that's invested into his house and his family and go to work and do what he's supposed to do. I love that about him. It's the clinginess.
Fear is a fatal leader.
Yeah, I get that.
If you follow fear, it will kill you. Inevitably, always. And that's what you're doing. You're following your fear. You're saying, I don't trust women, so I have to conduct my business, so I have to shut down my whole life so I can make sure that this one piece of my life is doing the right thing. And it makes her even more important and more critical, which will increase your fear because more of your life will go away if she goes away. Right. If you have a full life, you won't be worrying about her life. Not only that, you maintain her interest because you're an interesting person and she wants to stay with somebody who's interesting. You hear me?
I get that.
Next, why did Montravia's pregnancy with twins drive Antonio out of the house? Are you considering marriage but aren't sure that your intended is really right for you? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real relationships in crisis. Divorce Court continues.
Now, Ms. Rayson, I understand that at some juncture, Mr. Foster left. You were living together. He left you to find himself.
Yes.
And only returned when he discovered that you were pregnant with twins. Is that accurate?
That is correct, Judge.
Tell me, did he find himself? Where was he? And how did that make you feel?
Judge, it was more like I found him because he still haven't completely found himself, but I found him, and I was like, hey, it's two of them this time because we already had a son, so now it's two of them. So now you're about to have three sons. So the reason why he left to find himself, I don't understand it, but I can respect it a little bit. I just feel like it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
And how did he do it?
He just left. I was upstairs. He was downstairs playing with my son. I didn't cook breakfast. I didn't made lunch. He ate dinner. Everything was looking like, I mean, yeah, we had an argument earlier that day, but after you stayed the whole day to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
you thought everything was fine.
I'm thinking we're good. Okay, so him and my son are playing downstairs, and all of a sudden, my son is crying. I run downstairs. It's like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Tonio? No, Tonio. So I call his phone. I left. You left?
Did you just roll without knowledge, without notice?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Now, why did you feel the need to do that?
Well, like she said, Yeah, we did argue. But
Yeah.
I just got to a point where I was like, I'm tired of arguing, and I'm not gonna argue no more. So like, the best thing for me to do is just to get up and leave. You know what I mean? But how she's saying I did it, I don't actually think it actually went down like that. She's more dramatic than anything. You know what I mean?
So you didn't leave our son downstairs by himself and didn't even tell me you were leaving. And then I went downstairs because I heard him crying to find out that you were gone.
Did all that happen,
I
Mr.
saw my
Foster?
son crawling up the stairs. Yes, I mean, yeah.
How you gonna do that though? How you gonna do that? I mean, how old's the son?
He's 3.
He's 3 now. He was 1 at the time.
You can't leave a 1-year-old alone unless he's sleeping in his crib. You got to be all up on him, and if you're not on him, you got to hand him off to somebody who is.
I just had a lot of stuff going on in my head, Judge, and at that time, the only good thing for me was to leave. You two, let me ask you this. Are you two able to have a conversation without having an argument?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Then why didn't you have a conversation with her?
Because I didn't want to talk to her at the time. I mean, I was just that heated. I didn't want to talk to her. You know, but I mean, I just felt like at that time it wasn't the right time. And yes,
so did you find yourself?
Here I am.
Do you feel bad about the way you left and not coming back until she found you to tell you you had 2 more kids on the way?
Well, yes. Yes, for the most part, I did feel bad, but then again, I thought it was a hoax.
I understand we have pictures of the children.
Yes.
I love to see babies. Oh. They the real thing.
Yeah.
Now, those are the twins.
The twins.
Yeah, those are the twins. That's Ashton and Azariah.
Ashton
Those are
is
my heart,
that face.
Cute as they can be. Now,
Thank
you. You got the pops thing down okay?
I'm good with that.
You good with? Is he
Daddy,
good with the pops thing?
Oh yeah.
You doing a good job.
Oh, he's awesome with the kids.
When Divorce Court Before Your Vows continues, what surprises and secrets will the compatibility test reveal?
Do you think Antonio had good reason to question Montravia's claim she was pregnant with twins? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter @DivorceCourt. Divorce Court Before Your Vows continues.
Mr. Foster, I have to say this. You are one of the most self-aware people that I've seen coming in here. I always ask people what's wrong with themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you can't identify your weaknesses and your wants and the things that you're not doing right, you can't adjust for them, and you can't give your best to your spouse. So let me tell you what you said. My attitude needs to be better. I don't try hard enough in life. I'm not really in tune with myself. And for a man who isn't in tune with yourself, you sure got the channel pretty clear. I procrastinate and not fully honest with myself. Most people aren't fully honest with themselves but don't know it. You do. What aren't you fully honest with yourself about?
Just me and the person who I am.
Well, what's wrong with you? I think you don't like yourself more than anybody.
I love myself. I mean, it's just.
Well, what's wrong with you?
I think
I could be better. I could be better as a man and a father for the most part.
Here, let's do this. What's wrong with him, Ms. Racing?
Okay, he's lost himself because he's investing so much of him into me. And I tell him all the time, stop investing so much into me to where you're losing yourself. But don't lose yourself.
Do you know what? Now, Mr. Foster, Ms. Racing, Mr. Foster, what she said explained everything you wrote. Absolutely everything you wrote. So what do you need to change in order to find yourself? What do you think you need to do?
I need to give myself, I need to commit to God fully. That's really what I need to do, and lay down everything on the line and let him take me by the horns. I mean, because right now it's all about me, and can't nobody tell me nothing but me.
You have to decide that you want to be a better person right now.
I do.
and
at this
accepting
moment.
God and letting him lead you is a perfect start. But that has to be followed by action on your
Actions,
part.
I get that.
Do you have any idea what those actions might be?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Give me one or two.
I don't think I want to. No.
Does he not know?
No, he doesn't know, Judge. You know why? Because I do everything for him, which is my fault because I started it, and I started it because I basically picked up in a sense
When you
of where
say you do everything, what do you do?
I am his fiance, the mother, the cook, the clean, the secretary, the receptionist.
And do you think he doesn't participate enough in handling the home life? Like the
No.
cooking and the cleaning and the handling the kids, he's not doing that?
He doesn't feel that's his place. He feel like that's
Mr.
my
Foster,
place.
you don't feel that's your place?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
It's interesting how people maintain traditions from 30 years ago that they like, but are so willing to give up those that they don't like. 30 years ago, it was a woman's role to be at home, cook and clean, but it was exclusively your role to support the household, to do the accounting and doing all that. Now she's taking on 50% of your role, but you don't want to take on 50% of hers. That's just wrong.
I never said that.
No, yes you did. You said that was her job.
I mean, certain things, you know, certain womanly things, cooking and cleaning and changing.
See, and
Am I wrong for saying that, though?
Yes, I'm glad that you're honest, but you're wrong.
If I could specify a little bit more.
Well, specify.
Yes, I will. I will specify. Now that I have my company up and running, you know what I'm saying, I actually feel like I have to have more dedication to, well, not just all my dedication, but a little bit more to what I have going on because I'm trying to make something more better for us.
Right.
So while I'm gone out working and doing whatever I need to do, I need to know that things are going on
But
at home.
isn't she working and doing what she needs to do as well?
Yes.
But he considers because I have the ability to work from home is different because I'm not out. But I made my schedule like that because, like I said, I would be spending all my money I made in childcare if I didn't.
You don't get to exclusively focus on the business when she is focusing on business and the kids. You don't have that right. If you weren't ready to do that, you shouldn't have had children with her. You should have said, I'm going to be manning, whatever you doing, I'm going to cover my stuff up because I know I can't handle no kids right now. I'm going to focus on my business. But now that you've put this situation together, you can't leave her stranded like that.
I'm not.
You can't be okay with it.
Yes,
She's telling you she's stranded.
Yeah, that's when he'll help when he see that I'm at my breaking point. He'll kick it in a notch.
Why does she have to go into a full psychotic episode before you pick up a mom?
I don't even feel like she be at her breaking point. I just with
Because
her, she just get the throwing stuff. Do this, get the baby diapers. I'm like, baby, I'm coming if you just give me time.
Mr.
I'm on my way.
Because if you were consistent about the assistance that you gave her, she would never get to the point where she. Well, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I didn't know she felt like
I'm telling you right now.
I'm sorry. I do. I mean,
and what you
do.
need to do is give them a list of things to do because they can get a man on the moon, but they can't figure out, they can't look in a room and see what needs to be cleaned. So what you need to do is get a list and give it to him. And he said, I expect these things from you on the regular because I need that done. Just like you bringing in money on the regular, you expect these things. And you're going to do them too, right? Because you're a good man.
Yeah, I have no choice.
You're a good guy.
I'm a very good guy.
I was fussing at you, but I like you.
Thank you.
I do. I like you so much, I'm going to give you a marriage certificate and say, good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
This matter is adjourned.
Anntonio has agreed to share in the household duties. He and Montravia have taken the judge's ruling to heart. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter @Divorce Court.